In this video, I'm going to be showing you the best way to farm an infinite amount of rupees in The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening Remake for the Nintendo Switch. Now, in my opinion, the best way to farm rupees in this game is through the trendy game that can be found in Mabe Village, which is right here. Zoom in, boom, there you go. I know the raft minigame is a thing. However, I prefer the trendy game. That's just what I prefer, so that's what I'm going to show you. Now, it costs 10 rupees to play the trendy game. If you don't have rupees, this game's pretty generous about giving you rupees. So what I would recommend is just like to cut the grass here. Like, just do that. Ba-ba-bam. And you could also like cut the grass here if you want to, and da-da-da-da-da. I think enemies drop rupees. It might actually be that way. Yeah, no. Enemies do drop rupees. If you need to reset the grass or reset the enemies or whatever, I would say the easiest way to reset is just to pull out the ocarina, play the fish's song, and teleport to Cuckoo Prairie. That's the best way I'm going to be able to pronounce that. Now, you don't get the fish song until much later in the game, a lot later in the game. So if you don't have that, probably the best way to reset if you can't teleport is to walk. I would say walk probably like over here and then walk back over here, because then it should reset. So, yeah. So once you got the 10 rupees, go inside the trendy game. There you're gonna walk up to the controls here, hit play, and you're gonna pay him the 10 rupees. Now, as you can tell, if you've played the DX version of this game, they have completely redone this crane minigame. A drawback with this version of the trendy game is that the crane can drop the items, whereas in the DX version, once it grabs an item, it's not going to drop it. However, something that is a benefit to this version of the trendy game is that the rupees are completely still. So that's nice. Now the idea here is that you want that little white light to be directly on top of the rupee. And I would say this is like once you get the timing down for it's extremely easy to do. So I'll demonstrate now. Granted, I know that wasn't on point, but that should work. And it has grabbed the rupee. Now I want to say, I think if the crane grabs the item when the white light is directly under it, I'm pretty sure there's a 0% chance it drops the item. I could be wrong on that though, because I don't know what the physics are for that specifically, for that specific statistic. So, yeah. I overshot that a little bit, but considering that the red rupee doesn't have to travel very far, it should have like no problem getting back to the escalator. Exactly. So, and I think I forgot to say this, but also after you get both rupees, you're gonna say no unless you like want the other stuff here, and then you'll pick up the rupees. Also, I think I forgot to say this before I started, but you get 70 rupees each time you do this, so yeah. Although, since math, right, because you're having to pay 10 rupees, so your profit is 60 rupees. So you're gonna get a profit of 60 rupees each time you do this. So yeah, once you grab both the rupees, you walk out, and you immediately walk back in. Now here's the thing, right? This is going to obviously be more efficient if you aren't missing the rupees. If you keep missing the rupees, you're gonna have, that's like adding more times that you're going to have to do this minigame. Also, something else that they've changed as well in this version of the game is you can hold more than 999 rupees. Quick editor's note, the new cap for how many rupees you can hold in this game is 9,999. Now, I'm just going to tell you right now, if you're just like wanting to beat the game, you do not need 9,999 rupees. I would say go to like 1,000 and then stop. But I mean, if you want more, need more, you can go for more. So, yeah. Now, how long is it going to take you to go from 0 to 1,000 rupees? The answer is I don't know because I've never measured that data. So I'm going to say it's going to take 30 minutes. It was honestly, because I remember I was grinding for rupees, farming for rupees on stream a couple days ago. And I remember it like took a while to like farm up even like 300, so I'm gonna say it's gonna take like 30 minutes to get to 1,000 rupees. Maybe an hour, which I know is like a really long time to just be farming rupees. But I mean, yeah, it is a way. That or you can do the raft minigame, which I'm not going to show you because I don't think that is the best way. So, yeah, that's it for this guide. See ya.